guys, today I'm filming my summer makeup must-haves for 2021, but before I get into it, I want to apologize if my base looks a mess. I really hated the foundation that I wore today and it looked a little light. I tried to put some bronzer on my face to help match my neck, but the foundation wasn't completely set, so the bronzer really stuck. Like, it's a mess, so I apologize for that, but I have this fun eye look on right now. This is using the Glam Light Ice Cream Dream palette. I recreated a tutorial from Angelica Nyqvist, and for my hair, I am wearing the insert name here, Jordan Pony in the shade Honey. I am going to be doing a video on these ponytails soon, so I wanted to play with them a little, show them on camera, and seriously, my sad little pony just could never look like this. This is so pretty and a really nice shade match for the color I dye my hair. So you'll see more about that a few videos from now, but just want to let you know if my hair looks different, that's why. But if you guys have never seen one of my seasonal makeup must-have videos, I do one for every season, every year. I've been doing them on my channel for several years now, and I look forward to these videos so much. It's just fun to talk about all of my favorites. I am a very boring person, and I like to wear my makeup seasonally. Now you can wear whatever, whenever, but because I have such a large collection, in order to get use out of everything as best as possible, I separate my makeup seasonally. So that's why I do it. But in these videos, I am going to be talking about all of my picks for eyes, cheeks, lips, and nails. I may be mentioning some things that were limited edition or discontinued, and that's not to upset anybody, but I'm mentioning them because they are in my collection. I do plan on using them myself, and I want to remind you guys about these products if you have them so you can use them as well. So this will be a very product heavy video. I'm gonna have everything listed in the description box. For eyes, I really like some nice shimmery blue, as well as a bronzy eye look. For blush, I go for corals. For lips, I'm not a bright lip person anymore. I tried to make myself do that a couple years ago. It's just not me, so I've got some more like muted corals, warm pinks. And then for nails, I've got some corals, blues, and greens. So we will just start with the eye products. So I have some single shadows in compacts or pots. I have my custom Z palette, and then I have pre-made palettes. I have 4 ColourPop Super Shocks, 3 more neutral, 1 that's a blue. This is Snakebite, which is an ultra metallic finish. As You Wave is an ultra metallic finish. Three's a Cloud is an ultra metallic finish. And Banana Daiquiri is an ultra metallic finish, which is my favorite Super Shock finish. Then I have 2 of the Hourglass Scattered Lights eyeshadows. I have the entire collection minus the olive shade. I went on a rampage buying them for a discounted price online after these showed up in BoxyCharm sometime last year. This is Foil. And this is Burnish. Then I have 4 Tarte Chrome Paint Shadow Pots, which are the best singles ever. This champagne gold color is Top Yacht. Park Avenue Princess, one of my favorite shadows ever. Beach Bay. And Sundrenched. Then I have 3 singles from Natasha Denona. I also got these for a really good price on eBay and Amazon because these were a sign-up gift in an Allure beauty box a couple years ago. But all of these shades are available in the Sunset palette, and ColourPop does have an alternative to that, the Yes Please palette. So you don't necessarily need these singles, and I don't have the larger palette, so I'm happy I have these. Bronzage. Aubade, and Morgana. And then for my custom Z palette, I definitely have less shades than I did last year, but I basically have like a blue row, shimmery bronze, and then like some matte colors down there. And I think I definitely have, like, the blues are similar, but I can see the differences in all of them. but all of these metallic bronzy shades are very similar. So I really want to test these and maybe declutter one or two of them. I think I'll feel better about that because they're different. I swatched them all yesterday, but they're similar. So here what the shades look like up close. In the description box, I will list out every single shade, but I have got Anastasia, Looxi, Colored Raine, Natasha, Denona, Urban Decay, theBalm, and ColourPop in here, and a Sydney Grace. And I'm honestly glad I don't have too many shadows in here because especially this year I've been very bad about using my custom palette because I have so many other eyeshadow options. So it's fine that I don't have a ton right now. So now I'm going to move on into my palettes. I have 3 Obsessions from Huda Beauty. The Coral Obsessions, Neon Pink Obsessions, and Neon Orange Obsessions. I have the Dose of Colors I LuvSarahii palette, Urban Decay Naked Heat, Sigma Corday Rosa, Alamar Reina del Caribe Volume 1, Tarte Adelaine Morin, and the LA Girl Haute Heat Vacay Everyday palette. So I do actually have a bunch of new palettes that I'm going to be testing this summer, but I didn't include them in this video because they are not tried and true yet. But if I love them, you will see them next year. And I do have a lot of palettes for fall, so I'm probably going to test them this year and then move some of them into my summer favorites as well. So now moving on to cheeks. In previous years, I had a bronzer and a contour for each season. Now I have about 12 bronzers in my collection, so I can actually use one every month of the year, which is a lot but manageable. So I've got 3 bronzers and 1 contour product. So the first would be some limited edition products that I've loved for forever. These are the Milani Matte Baked Bronzers, not their new matte formula. This is a matte baked formula. So the bronzer shade is Sunset. I actually used one up last year, and that is a backup that my friend Ami had given me a couple years ago. And then the contour color is Sienna, so you can tell it's a good bit darker. These are very warm tone. This can look a little orangey, this can look a little red, but I definitely can make them work. I just have to be careful with the brush that I use and how much I apply them, but the formula of this is so smooth. I haven't tried their new matte formula to be able to compare, but this was so good. And then I picked my other 2 like darkest bronzers for the summertime. So this one would be Cover FX Sun Kissed Bronze, which is the lightest of the 2 shades available, which is great that they'll have another option for more of a deep complexion. And then I have Anastasia's Saddle. All of the other shades in this line are more pink or red tone, but this one is definitely the warmest. And then I have 4 highlight options that are all like warm champagnes, and I have 1 golden tone. I can't really wear gold shades because I have fair skin tone, but I do have 1 that works for me. This is Champagne Pop. I love this color, but it only works for me when I have a tan, so it is like a champagne peachy shade. This was discontinued. This is Urban Decay Sin. You can see I have a good dip in there. A really nice champagne shade, but it is a little deeper than some of the others that I would wear more spring or fall. This is Ofra's Moon Dance from the Madison Miller collection. And then the 1 gold that actually works for me is Anastasia Amrezy, which is more of a white gold. So for blushes, these are all different versions of a coral or a warm pink. I'm not going to be describing the differences because it's hard to tell, but I have 1 cream option. This is the Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur Blush in Coral Cloud. It is a cream to powder finish. This is my favorite cream blush formula. I have this Z palette with some magnetic blushes. These 2 big ones are from ColourPop and the Kathleen Lights collab. This is my Sun and Stars. This is So Retrograde. And then this is a smaller size of Lorac Technicolor that I depotted. And is it not so satisfying how perfectly these three fit in here? Becca Wanderlust Blush and Mykonos. Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Diffused Heat. And the Becca Luminous Blushes. The small one is Camellia and the full size is Snapdragon. MAC Sideshow You from the Simpsons collection. And then I have these three MAC blushes, which are really similar, so I wanted to show them the two side by side. So this is Painted Canyon, Sweet Sweet Fantasy in the middle, and then this one on the end is Ripe for Love. Now on to lip. So I have four categories. I have bullet lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, glosses that are a little bit more opaque, and then I have glosses that are a little bit more sheer and shimmery. I've got them all swatched here. You can see they're all very similar and not super bright and what some people might think of for summer, but these really just look perfect for me. So starting with the bullet lipsticks, I just have two. The first is this little mini Bare Minerals Bare Pro lipstick, and this is in the shade Petal. And then I have a MAC Nicki Minaj lipstick in Nicki's Nude, which was from, I believe, her most recent collaboration a couple years ago. So you can see the Bare Minerals is more pink while Nicki's Nude is a little peachier. For liquid lipsticks, I have three. I definitely prefer a glossier, more lightweight formula in the summer. But I've got two from Dose of Colors. Flirty, which was a BoxyCharm exclusive shade, and Warm and Fuzzy. Flirty's a little more warm tone, and Warm and Fuzzy is a little pinker. And then I have a Kylie Velvet Lip in the shade Charm. So here is Dose of Colors Flirty, Warm and Fuzzy, and Kylie Charm. So these are a little bit lighter, more neutral. This is more pink, more peach, and this is a little bit brighter and more on the warm tone side. I have 5 more opaque glosses and 5 more sheer glosses. So starting with the opaque ones, I have 2 of the Maybelline Lifter glosses, and these would be in the shades Amber and Reef. Amber is definitely a warmer shade. That might be something I actually might like in fall, but I wanted to try it in summer. And then Reef is a little bit more pinky. Then I have 2 Buxom full-on lip creams. This first one was a limited edition shade. It is Melon Mimosa. I found this at TJ Maxx. And then I have this little mini, which is a full size. This just came in a little holiday set. And this is the shade Mudslide. So Melon Mimosa is definitely brighter, while Mudslide is definitely actually more of like a neutral coral. And the last one is a NARS oil infused lip tint in the shade Primal Instinct. So we've got Maybelline Amber and Reef, Buxom Melon Mimosa and Mudslide, and this is NARS Primal Instinct. So these do have some opacity, but none of these are really fully opaque glosses. I think the Maybelline probably have the most opacity to them. Then for my 5 shimmers, I have another NARS oil infused lip tint. This one is an Orgasm. That's what I'm wearing today over top of a lip liner. This one is definitely the sheerest out of all of them, but this is almost like a pH balanced gloss, and you will have color show up once you apply it because it's actually gotten pinker on my hand since I swatched it. Then I have 2 ColourPop Ultra Glossy lips. I have one that's a little bit brighter of a coral. This one is Feedback, which may have been discontinued. And then we've got Champagne Mommy, which is a little bit more of like a neutral coral. I do believe this one is still available. I have a Pixie Lip Lift Max Gloss in Sweet Nectar, and a Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper in Rosy Bronze. So right here is NARS Orgasm. Then I have ColourPop Feedback, Champagne Mommy, Pixie, Sweet Nectar, and the Milani Rosy Bronze. So here are swatches of all the lip products. Definitely got some warm pinks, muted corals, definitely really wearable shades for me. And lastly, we have nail polish. I have 3 more peachy coral colors. OPI got myself into a Jambalaya, Zoya's Wendy, and a limited edition Wet n Wild Wild Shine in Ferris Wheel Romance. This is something I could also wear in spring, but I have a lot of spring polishes and not a ton of summer, which is why I tend to use it in summer. And I feel like I bought it during the summertime many years ago. And there are the 3 shades side by side. Then I have 4 blues that are all different tones. I didn't shake them up, that way you can see how much I've used, because for some of these, it's a good bit. So I have another Wet n Wild Wild Chime polish, and this one is in Chambray Showers. Essie in the Cabana. OPI Fearlessly Alice from the Alice Through the Looking Glass collection. And 90 Lacquer May 2016, which is a really pretty blue hollow. And here are all the blues side by side. And lastly, I have my 2 green polishes. OPI My Dog Sled is a hybrid. And Color Club Supernatural, which is what I'm wearing on my nails today. This is a really pretty, like, tealy turquoise hollow. So guys, those are all of my summer makeup must-haves for 2021. I'm really excited to wear these products this season, and like I said, I have a lot of new things that I'm testing as well, which I'm really excited about, and hopefully will love and will add to my summer makeup must-haves for next year. I would love to know what color families are your favorite for eyes, lips, cheeks, and nails, and any specific makeup products that you reach for every summer. I would just love to know. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.